on in like that. Gonna goddamn gears a little bit off of this basketball thing and jump into the football world real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we got a couple of hot little topics going on in football. Man, you can't pop right there, man. Ain't no way you can pop right there. How you gonna do it, man? Deep crazy as hell. How you gonna pump gas like that, man?
Who, me?
Yeah. No, not you. I'm at a gas station too.
Oh. I'm like, how
It's
do
just
you?
where I'm at. No, it's just where I'm at. These niggas just pulled up in this big ass van. How the hell you gonna reach the gas pump? Cause I'm not moving. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these gas pumps out here. But that's neither here nor there, man. We're gonna jump into the football thing. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, before we jump into this football thing, I got a question for you.
All right.
Who do you think is the favorite in the East with this Kyrie shit that's going on? With Kyrie down out of there a little, it's gonna be more so KD and James Harden. Who you think is the favorite in the East, and what's the hierarchy? Like the top three, top four teams in the East.
I feel like Milwaukee is one.
Milwaukee is number one.
Yep.
That's your favorite.
My favorite.
That's the favorite of the East.
Yep.
Okay.
Without Kyrie. Milwaukee
Okay.
is my favorite. Brooklyn is my number two still, with just Harden and KD. And
Okay.
Miami is my number three. They got PJ Tucker. They got Markieff Morris. They're gonna be like the bad boy Pistons, bro. That's my sleeper team too, to make it back to the finals and face us, the Lakers. They got PJ Tucker. They got Markieff Morris. They got Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. They still got Oladipo whenever he get healthy. They got a superstar team, bro. If Oladipo can come back how he kind of was with the Pacers, oh my Lord. And of course, Jimmy Buckets.
That's kind of few and far between that and
bro.
back
Miami is crazy. So yeah, that's my top three right there, bro.
Who was the fourth? Who was the fourth team?
Oh, you said four?
Yeah. Who?
All right, hold on. Give me a second to think about that. Do I go Boston or do I go Philadelphia?
Who you said?
I said, do I go Boston or do I go Philadelphia? Or do I go Atlanta? Or do I go New York? Because they got Kemba now, but he always fucking hurt. I can't depend on Kemba. Because they was a fifth seed last year without Kemba, and they got the same squad, and they just added Kemba. And the rookies got another year under their belt. R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly. Could you hear me just now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Damn. You know me, I like to think outside the box. I'm gonna go chicka. No, they ain't even outside the box. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Boston. I'm gonna say Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown take another deep this year without Kemba in and out the damn rotation. How they did better when Kyrie went in and out the you know what I mean, rotation.
How you think that's gonna mesh with Dennis Schroeder? We pretty sure he probably playing for a contract. He took that dummy deal.
I take that back. I forgot that nigga was there. I take that back. Some people learn their lesson though, pressure, but I do. You're right. I take that back. Man, I'm going with the. I didn't get any. See, it depends. It depends on who the Sixers, if they trade. You know what I mean? Who they get. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna still say the Sixers. Fuck.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, as of right now, Ben Simmons showed up to camp. He showed up to the team, not to camp, but he showed up to the team. So as of right now, he's there at least. Now I don't know what that's gonna look like on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I mean, I feel like he's gonna do the same thing James Harden did last year, cause ruckus in practice.
Out and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, throw the ball at niggas in practice, and cause
Right.
if he's smart, that's what he'll do. Cause if not, they gonna keep him. Yup. If not, they gonna keep him. Yep.
Same question for the West. What you think? Who your top four in the West? Obviously, I know you feel like the Lakers is your favorite to come out the West. So who the next three in line behind the Lakers?
See, I told you I want bias. How you just automatically think that I think the Lakers is the best?
Oh, you think the Lakers coming out the West is the one as the one? Maybe not as the one seed, but the Lakers coming out the West. You know what I'm saying?
How you figure I think that? But yeah, you
Hey,
right.
you're smart, man. You're smart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Lakers. Lakers. Oh, baby. Hold on, I'm turning this wide ass truck. This bitch wide and big as a motherfucker. Use right lane. Alright. Lakers number one. Let me roll this window up. Lakers number one. Damn, who else is even in the West? I ain't gonna lie, bro. People make it seem like when LeBron was in the East, oh, the East is so weak. Oh, what up? Man, the West is fucking weak. Like, come on, bro.
LeBron is such a dog. When he got to the West and put his shit together, everybody ran from the West over to the East
Facts.
because they knew that the only way, you know what I'm saying, to get a shot at it, you got to get out of this damn conference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we not talking saying that. We got proof. Harden.
Oh yeah, I got to.
KD. That's about it. Harden and KD. Harden and KD.
Harden, KD, first West. I mean, not first, but Westbrook went over to the East. You know what I'm saying? Who else came West to the East?
All right, but yeah, let's say that don't really. I mean, it do matter, but all right, let's say boom. All right, I'm trying to even think, bro. All right, I'm gonna say my number 2 team is You mean who gonna lose to the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, right? Not who gonna fit in.
No, like the same. No, ain't no dancing. Hold on. The same way. The same way we set up that Eastern top four. That's how we set up this Western top four. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no dancing. All right.
Diddy trying to moonwalk.
Fuck it then. Fuck it. All right. I got the Warriors number 2.
Okay.
I got the Suns number 3.
Okay.
And I got. Can I have a slash? I got
But
Utah.
The same way we set up the East is how we setting up the West.
Denver. No, fuck that. I got Utah / Denver at number 4. They the same team anyway. They young, they good, they make it far, but they get their ass whipped at the end of the day. So it don't even fucking matter which one I put in there. Utah or Denver, I don't give a damn. Y'all pick. But yeah, that's my top 4. Lakers, Warriors, Suns, Utah. I'll take Utah. Fuck it.
But you ain't say Brooklyn Nets, man. Where the Nets at?
No, that's in the West. He said his name for the East. That ain't coming around to you next.
Who this is?
You know,
who this on here?
we got my man. He might be coming in. Just sitting there requesting. You coming in next.
Yeah, don't hide your face saying that crazy shit. Tell me something. What about Brooklyn? Nigga, we in the West.
So man, coming to you. Okay.
Did he all right, so I'm a re-say my East so you can hear that too, Nate. So
right.
in the West I got the Lakers, I got the Warriors, Lakers 1, Warriors 2, Suns 3, and I got Utah 4. In the East, I got Milwaukee 1, I got Brooklyn 2, I got Miami 3, and I got Philadelphia 4.
What about Chicago?
I ain't got
Hold on,
Chicago
now
yet.
we about to swing around. I'm gonna let everybody throw their Jane in there. We're gonna swing it around. I'm gonna let but first, before we get into the answering, so y'all know we giving our top 4 favorites coming out of the East. If Kyrie is not with Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be a James Harden and KD and Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we judge in Philly with knowing that Ben Simmons is actually showing up, but we don't know, how he's coming. If he's coming with the James Harden approach or the blah blah blah. So before we get into answering it, we're gonna let May introduce yourself, promote what you're trying to promote. Then John, same thing to you, and then we're gonna direct the question to May and then John.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to introduce myself real quick. What's going on, everybody? I'm Nate, a.k.a. Mr. Steelers, man. Steelers Nation, y'all already know how we do it. Also, as far as my favorite basketball player of all time is Kobe Bryant. And well, that's it, man.
All right, man. You already know who it is, man. Y'all know me from the nighttime, man. It's your boy John, man. In this particular case, when it comes to the sports, aka Mr. Student of the game, I do, dibble a dabble in a little bit of everything. I'm a Philly fan, Eagles fan, hands down, you already know what it is, bleed green, all day, every day. When it comes to basketball, I'm just, I just analyze the sport. I really don't have I really don't have a franchise that I follow.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all for jumping in. This is 9 times out of 10 the most likely face y'all gonna see the most on this day school. You know what I'm saying? But we will let other people come in, jump in, y'all feel free to throw y'all comments like that. So look, man, your top 4 coming out the East. You know what I'm saying? So the way that y'all make sure that the question is understood, we're not saying who playing who in the conference, who your favorite to come out, and then who your 2, who your 3, who your 4. In the East and then in the West. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna can I give you my top 2? Cause I can't. It's too hard to predict. Because this season, I was telling John about it the other day, man. This season is so hard to predict, man. Who can come out?
See, but all seasons are hard. We usually know who the top ones are.
That's
We
why
usually know who the favorites are in the league, but they are sleeper teams, and that's the beauty of giving your prediction before
right.
it all
That's why we
happens.
get paid.
You know
That's
what
why
I'm
you
saying?
get
You
paid
ain't
to
gonna
do this.
dance either. You ain't gonna bring your ass up in here and get the. Ain't no
Hey,
music playing.
pressure. Hey,
Ain't no
pressure.
dance in the daytime.
Hey, pressure. That's
Yeah.
why we paying this nigga to be here, right?
You know what I'm saying? Fuck, you want to fill in the blank? You want a multiple choice? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, man, if you need to think about it, I'll go ahead and go. You want me to go?
I'm gonna go with out of the West, man. I hate to say this though, bro. I hate coming out. I'm not putting in the order. I'm not, but they'll be in the Final Four or whatever. I got who else I got? Damn, but then you got the Warriors. You can't sleep on them.
Yeah, I got him number 2.
This
And
way it
Clay
get
coming
hard.
back this year.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got the Suns. I don't know how good they're gonna be this year, but I think they definitely will be they definitely will be up in there.
Got one more seat left.
My last one, man. I'm about to go with the Nuggets.
Okay.
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 All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Out of the East. I'm gonna go. I mean, if you're saying are you saying East and West, or
Oh
we
yeah,
starting
my
with one
man
and
ain't
working
do
our
the
way to the
East.
other?
Yeah,
My man ain't do
yeah.
the East.
East and then the West. Yeah.
So we're doing East next.
What do you?
Yeah, my
Yeah, the
man, you
Yeah,
East.
got to do
what
East.
do you East, man? Do you East? Do you East?
all right, the East. I'm going with Brooklyn, definitely hands down. They win the championship. Y'all heard it from me first. They win the championship. We
Without
won that one
That's
Kyrie.
yet.
granted. That's
We ain't
even
won
with
that one
no
yet.
Kyrie. With no
I mean,
Kyrie, right?
With no Kyrie,
I mean, you looking at.
you got
I'll let him go ahead. Go.
all right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go with Giannis.
Uh-huh.
I think Giannis gonna be up in there. Then we can't forget about my boy Trey Young, man. Y'all sleeping on him, man. He gonna be in there too.
I was thinking about him
He
too.
got an honorable mention in the first list.
And then y'all forget about my man Jimmy Buckets, bro. How y'all forget about
He
Jimmy
got
Buckets, y'all?
he didn't. Did it? That's on he on Diddy list. We ain't
All
forget
right,
about Jimmy
Number
Bucket.
2. Miami
all
He
number
right.
was number 2 in
list.
the East on his
I
thing.
mean,
Yeah.
no, I lied. Miami
No,
number
he was
3.
3. He was 3.
Miami
Yeah, he
number
was 3.
3 on my list.
So those my top picks.
All right. What I'm gonna say? I'm gonna start with the West first. I'm out of the West. I'll say my top 4. I would say it'll be Lakers, Warriors. Then I would have to say, cause damn, I would probably say, I'll throw the Mavs in there, cause Luca could be a problem,
Okay.
and freaking damn,
That's a good picture, huh?
maybe shit,
Uh-oh. I told y'all it's hard, man. Y'all act like this is an
This
easy
is a student
task.
of the game. He
I'm
analyzed before he, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
analyzing.
Don't
I'm
you
looking
never
at. I mean,
confuse what's going on when drawing this. When dot is right there, don't you never confuse what's about to come up next. You know what I'm saying?
It
um,
was easy for me in the West and in the East, really.
I mean, I'm gonna say I have to say if I had to pick a fourth, um, shit, because I don't know. Damn, I don't know how you gonna perform though.
Who you got so far, John?
I got Lakers, Warriors, and the Mavs.
Lakers, Warriors,
Lakers,
Mavericks.
Warriors,
Oh,
Mavs.
okay. You ain't got
That's a
And then
defending Western Conference champion?
I'll throw Denver in there too. I'll throw Denver in there too.
Okay, okay.
okay.
Lakers, Warriors, Mavs,
So
Denver.
you
All
don't
right.
think
Okay.
the defending Western Conference champions even it's one of the 4 best teams?
No, and
Okay.
let me explain. Look, we can get into that after I get my East.
All right.
All
Let me
right,
let
so
me put
I
in
got
one.
a question.
Can I say one thing real quick, Pressure?
hold on. Go ahead, Daddy. Before I do my East, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, I think Patrick Beverly made the Suns lose the finals. Motherfucking Devin Booker nose was certain like a bitch. That nigga, he was out of it after that. He wasn't the same nigga he was in the beginning of the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say
That's
about
true.
that.
That's true. All right. Now I will say this. Like if I had to go 5 deep, the Suns would be in there. And the only reason why I would put them if we said 5 deep, I would put them in there because they did address their issues with not having a big man last year.
But they
Oh
made their
yeah, they
run
got
though, bro.
JaVale McGee. Yeah,
They made it.
Yeah,
He
they
got
got
far. They made
JaVale.
it.
Yeah.
But my man,
yeah, but
you
they
see
got
what
bullied
happened
in
to
the
them. You see
finals
what
though.
happened to them in the finals, though. You see what
Yeah, they
happened?
got bullied
You
in the
couldn't
finals.
even
They
put
couldn't stop. They couldn't stop Giannis. Giannis bullied their ass.
McGee
Now,
ain't gonna be able to stop Giannis neither though.
But JaVale McGee and
but he's
DeAndre
still
Ayton
a
at the same
body.
time.
He's,
That
no,
those
he's
big
still
tall bodies gonna make it harder
he's still a body though. It'll make
if
it
they
more
build that
difficult for him.
wall. If they build that wall that everybody know to do, and you got a DeAndre Ayton and or JaVale McGee in and out of that, that's just first the coach got to adopt the philosophy that you what you thinking ain't the answer. You got to do what is proven. What is proven is build that wall and make that boy a shooter. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
proven. Everybody that showed them, you put one like antagonist on them to get it started, and then build a wall behind that antagonist. You know what I'm saying? And and I think they got one. I think all the teams that did it obviously had one, from Jimmy Butler to the Kawhi Leonard in Toronto to I think Phoenix even got one a little bit. Uh, Jay Crowder, and I ain't saying Jay Crowder can check Giannis. I'm not saying that.
Couldn't.
I'm just saying, but he
Honestly,
was
he
on that
couldn't.
Miami team. He was on that Miami team that built that wall with Jimmy Butler and Jay Crowder
yeah.
that beat them boys 5 games. So Jay Crowder really, I give him his credit. I feel like Jay Crowder is that slept on defensive antagonist, bro. Like he slept on a little bit, bro, and he can light you up from 3 in that corner. You know what I'm saying? But
I
Now,
agree. I
oh
agree.
yeah, yo
if I,
East, bro. My bad.
you good, Mike. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say out of the East. I mean, and I'll say this, and I'll preface this by saying this. Because you gotta think about it like this. Even without limited having Kyrie limited in the playoffs last year, you see how far they went with a hobbled freaking James Harden and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't he only played 35 games last year.
Uh-huh.
Freaking James Harden only played James Harden played like 40 something. And you know what I'm saying, Kyrie out of the three of them, Kyrie played the most in the regular season, but he didn't play much in the playoffs. Especially
That's
when
fair.
the deeper they got. So I was still for Brook. I mean, because even with Kyrie not playing, you know what I'm saying, Vegas still has them number one. So I'm gonna stick with, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go with what they talking about. I'll put Brooklyn number one. Then I'll throw Milwaukee right behind them because I mean you can't discount the reigning defending champions. But I would say number three. I'll put Miami in there, and then I'll put because I honestly believe the way that they're structured, they're going to be a problem, and they're going to shock a whole lot of people. I'm going to put Chicago at number 4.
The Bulls. I was just going to say them.
Yeah, I do think that. I think that Caruso and Lonzo Ball thing, and DeRozan.
DeRozan, yep.
But look.
Yeah, that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, big bro, I was telling.
Damn, he cutting out.
So y'all said Caruso, Lonzo, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan. Y'all think they are? Oh, hold on. They got what's the name too? They got the big white boy that could shoot real good.
Yeah, Vucevic, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about Big Boot. Yeah.
I didn't forget about him. I know he did.
So look,
passer too.
They just ain't got nobody. They just ain't got nobody to play big with like Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis and you know what I mean. Like when they get a monster.
But I mean, you saying like if you saying like AD, but AD like they're not gonna really see AD a whole lot until like you talking about like in the finals if they get to the finals because AD's in the West.
Joel Embiid then. Joel Embiid.
I mean, but Embiid, the thing is with Embiid is this. Embiid is sometimes he plays like a big man when he wants to. He's not always like that. He face up too much. He like to play away from the basket. If Embiid actually took advantage of the ability that he has, he would be fucking dominant. People couldn't stop him, but he doesn't play like that. He wants to be flashy.
He was number 2 in MVP last year, John. And
he was number 2. He was number 2 because of all of the injuries, though.
No, if he would have played, everybody said if he would have played,
yeah, you're right. I know what you're saying.
She gonna say mouse in the house.
Hold on, Diddy.
Diddy, you cutting out? You cutting out?
What you say, Mike?
You was chopping up.
Oh, I said when Embiid see Vucevic down there, he gonna say mouse in the house, bro. He too small for him.
I mean, you would think he would do that, but he doesn't always do that though. Cause I done seen smaller people on him, and he face up on them. He like, bro, if you don't put their ass in the motherfucking blender and bang on their ass, he's just like I said, he's sometimey.
So look, I'm gonna say this right, because I agree with both of y'all, right? And as far as the MVP jank. You know, Embiid was really leading that giant. It was him getting hurt that made LeBron be the next up, and then LeBron get hurt, and that made Joker be next up. You know what I'm saying? Because they was holding James Harden. You know, obviously how he left Houston against him, but he was still in the running too. But I do agree he do a lot of facing up and shit. He is sometimes on really being that big body that's being a big. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about him having that chip on his shoulder because him and Ben Simmons got what they got going on? You think that's gonna make him want to play big more to try to be driving force? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I honestly believe that it depends on how things go. Because if Ben because I know Ben, he came back to report for training and all of that stuff. But I look at it depends on how Ben approaches the game. If Ben Simmons comes up there and he actually decides, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bust my ass since I have no choice but to be here, then I don't think that it's gonna be the same effect as if you can clearly see he trying to pull like the James Harden role or something like that. Then Joel gonna pretty much he gonna pull a role and be like, look, I gotta put the entire city on my back. Fuck with you know what I'm saying? Forget whatever freaking Ben Simmons trying to do. I gotta clear this shit. I gotta make sure He stay afloat.
Do you think he's walking in with that mind though, because of seeing how it's already going anyway? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
You
don't
think he
know,
got
man.
to see
I mean,
first?
for me, I don't know, man. I don't know because it's just like I said, Joe. Embiid is an anomaly, man. Like you that big, you can be dominant, and then sometimes man he plays so passive.
All right.